How soon before I leave the service should I attend a virtual job fair? So you want to take that?
Absolutely. You're right. That is one of the most common questions. It's either how soon should I apply for a job or how soon should I go to a job fair? But the question always seems to rotate around the timing issue. It's like it's the big question. And to be honest, you have to first of all, you have to stop looking at it like when should I start? Because really you should be thinking about getting out of the military the minute you go to boot camp or officer candidate school, to be honest. The sooner that you start working on thinking about those things, the better off you're going to be. But I do get the question. I mean, I understand the question, and I know where it's coming from a sincere point. So to answer that in the most sincere possible way, I think the key is to say, well, what are my expectations when I'm doing things? Because the question shouldn't be starting and stopping. It should just really be, what are my expectations? If you're more than 6 months out, then your expectations should be more of a career intelligence thing. You're gathering information about companies, about jobs, about roles, about responsibilities, and you're doing that as a way to learn more, so that as you get closer to transitioning out, you're smarter about what you're doing. So that's not to say you shouldn't go to those types of events after, when you're more than 6 months out. You should, but you should have an expectation of just learning things. The Certainly at the 3 months out, you should be going to those events with the expectation of talking about a specific role, like a specific opportunity with a company. And then that weird 3 to 6 month range, that midpoint, it just kind of gradually transitions from the career intel learning about things side to the talking about specific roles side. And you'll find that the better of a network that you build, the more people that you really get to know and you really talk to, you're going to have better, more substantive conversations about specific roles. So to kind of cap it off, to answer the question you're asking, yeah, around 3 months is when you start looking at specific roles. But the answer you probably need is start soon and just adjust your expectations.
So that old adage, always be networking, always
Yeah.
understand that you should always be looking at the next steps.